to set up this panel. So Barb, are you there? We'll have to unmute Barb. Kirsten, are you there?
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Great, girl, thank you. Okay, and then who else do I need here? Let me just check to see who else I had on my list. April, where are you?
Hi, I'm here.
Hey, April, I haven't found you. There's like so many people here. It's awesome.
I'll keep talking.
Yeah, I hear you. Wonderful. And then who else am I missing? I am missing. Give me 1 second.
Jacqueline.
I'm here. Jacqueline.
Awesome. Jacqueline, I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Awesome. Perfect.
Hey, Afua.
Hey, Barb. Are you still out in a parking lot somewhere, Barb?
We just finished our Blitzathon here at Square One Mall in Mississauga, and so yeah, all of the team is in the restaurant. So I snuck outside, so it'd be hopefully a little bit quieter.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Audrey, I see you. Okay. Good. Well, I think, Caroline, can you just confirm that we started recording?
Oui, ça enregistre, Afua.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so let us get this party started. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, everyone, for your patience. So, first and foremost, I want to say welcome, everyone, to my and our very first Canadian Zoom. Woo! For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Afua Boateng, and I am the new Field Development Manager for It Works Canada. So guys, I am dedicated to you, Maple Leaf fans. Okay, awesome. And before we get underway tonight and explain, why we put this together, I just wanted to share a bit about, how I came to It Works and a bit about my story, and I'll be really brief. But I want you to know that it is happening at the right place at the right time. And guys, you are about to see some serious boom in Canada. This is such an awesome time to be a part of It Works. So I've been in the direct selling industry for about 12 years. And when I first started, I started actually as a distributor for another company. And at the time, I was working full-time as a chemical engineer for a pharmaceutical company here in Montreal, where I live. And somebody had presented me an opportunity. And to be quite honest, I did not join for the product. I did not join for the income. I did not join for even to have fun. I actually joined because they told me that I could get tax deduction benefits if I ran a home-based business. And I was like, whoa, I live in Canada. We pay a ton of taxes. I am so down to paying less taxes. Just tell me what to do. So that's how I started, believe it or not, with those wonderful altruistic, intentions in this industry. I was definitely a good student. I did what my upline and my leader told me to do, and I started really loving what I did. So I was a distributor for that company for about 5 years. And then I was given the opportunity to work for another company in a corporate role, similar to what I'm going to be doing here at It Works. And I've had the opportunity to see different companies, both on the corporate side and the field side. And when I heard about It Works, and the people that this company attracts, the leadership that is within this company, and I'm talking both corporately, in the Pentecost family, as well as you guys, our leaders and distributors in the field, I was so pumped. I couldn't pass up the opportunity just to take a closer look. And I am so glad that I did, and I'm so glad I'm here with you guys tonight, because my first, it's been, I have a little, counter on my phone, which I can't look at right now. But my first 7 days and so many hours with this company have been beyond legendary and epic. So it's everything that I hoped it would be and more. So the reason why we wanted to get to this Zoom on tonight was because there are so many amazing things that are happening right now at It Works. And we didn't want you guys to get, caught up in the shuffle, confused. We wanted you guys to know how to maximize this craziness that's going on right now so that you guys can build your businesses, create some very happy, loyal customers, and also get some rewards and some cash for yourself. So tonight we're going to be talking about the new loyal customer promotion that was just launched today. We're also going to be talking about Man Dare for our men out there. And we're also going to be talking about green carpet in Nice, France. So for number one, let's talk about this promotion. Okay, so this is awesome. We just had an amazing month of enrolling new distributors at It Works globally. So I'm going to share a number with you, which is mind-blowing, okay? Mind-blowing. I have never seen this done before in the entire network marketing industry, to be quite honest. Over 240,000 new distributors joined It Works in June, okay? That amazing new starter promo that we had last month, obviously you guys went to work and you worked it so well. And I'm so proud to say that Canada, you guys really rocked it. We really rocked that promo. So we've got a lot of new distributors, and I'm sure some of you are on the Zoom right now. Welcome to the It Works family. And this is an opportunity for us to get you guys all rolling in your business. So this, starting today, it already started up until Wednesday. When you have a loyal customer who purchases a wrap, the one box of wraps, they will get a free full-size defining gel. So for those of you who don't know, that defining gel will absolutely, boost and enhance the results that those customers are going to see with their wraps, okay? So once again, when you're loyal customers, and it doesn't have to be a new one, it can be someone who's been a loyal customer for a long time, when they purchase a box of wraps, they will get the defining full-size gel absolutely free, okay? So, hey, listen, we all love free. I always say if it's free, it's for me. So you definitely want to get your loyal customers, in the know about this. So to help us do that, I've invited your Ambassador Diamonds on the Zoom tonight to talk to us about exactly how they go about maximizing such an amazing promotion like this. So let's start with you, Kirsten. I'm going to ask you guys each the same question. You're going to all answer the one question. We'll go through the three questions that I have for you. So Kirsten, number one, first and foremost, when you hear about a promotion like this, who is it that you think of right away? Who do you think, oh my goodness, these are the people I need to notify, let them know about this promotion?
Okay, first and foremost, I always want to let my loyal customers know because they are my VIP members. They get treated like gold, when they sign with me. And so they are the first ones that I want to reach out to and tell them about this.
Awesome. Perfect. So your loyal customers first. Excellent. And how about you, Barb? Who do you talk to right away?
I definitely want to touch base with my loyal customers. They're, the bread and butter of our business. We want to make sure that we're loving on them and not letting them miss out on this opportunity because it's so great. But I also want to make sure that all my team members know because, even for us to get, when we're using the wraps and the defining gel, it's a great deal. And you want to make sure that they're excited and they know about it so that they don't forget to tell their loyal customers as well. And then reaching out to my leads too. We've got so many people that we've talked to over time and maybe it was money or whatnot. And the value of what people are getting with this promo is absolutely crazy. So we need to make sure that we let them know because maybe that will be, what makes them push that button and say, okay, you know what, now is the time. I don't want to miss this.
Awesome. Very good. Thank you. And Jacqueline, what do you say? Have we lost Jacqueline? Maybe she's on mute.
It said she just joined the meeting again, so she may have gotten kicked out.
Okay, so let's move on to April. April, what do you say, or who do you reach out to right away when you hear about a BOGO like this?
Okay, so every time that I hear about one of these BOGOs, it's usually on a family call. And the first thing I think is, I'm so thankful I have a hundreds list. So I'm not the most organized person. I don't necessarily have a nice clean hundreds list, but for example, on my desk here, like I just have papers of potentials written down. I get them out and I just send them all an exciting little message and let them know about the deal.
Excellent. Thank you, April. And Jacqueline, are you there now? Oh, hopefully she's just joining. Jacqueline, can you hear us? You might be on mute.
There we go. I'm so sorry.
That's all good.
So I'll get right into answering the question. I think I've caught up with what you're talking about. So I reach out to what I call my hot list right away. So I'm like April, just names all over pieces of paper, and my hot contact with who I know they're going to be super interested in this, and we've talked about we've had a previous conversation about it works before, so it's not a cold contact, but there's a conversation that I can base off new information for them.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Great. So then we know who we've reached out to. The next thing is how are we going to reach out to them? So obviously I'm going to start with you again, Kirsten. How is it that you're going to contact, whether it's your loyal customers or your distributors? Like, what method of communication are you going to be using?
Okay, so my fastest method of communication is through Facebook, because I have created a list for all of my loyal customers. They are on a list on my Facebook, so I'll make a mass post just to the list, and then I go through that and I inbox them privately too, because not everybody's going to see that. I also have a group for our entire loyal customer base in our team, and so one of our leaders will make a post in there as well, or go live about it to really explain it. That's the first way that I'll do it to get out there. And then after that, I will call loyal customers, I will email them, I will text them, whatever I have written down for them, and I will make sure I get it out there. And then same thing for the hundreds list. I have lists on Facebook, I have pieces of paper of people written down just like April, and I reach out the exact same way to them.
Awesome. Wonderful. And you, Barb, how do you reach out to your distributors and to your loyal customers?
Well, I mean, we definitely got on the horn right away. As soon as the announcement was made yesterday, I know I went live on my own personal page. A group of our leaders got on a Zoom, and then we went live with our Zoom on our team page to make sure that everybody was, excited and everybody was in the loop. And as I'm reaching out to customers and to, specific team members or those potentials, I really love using the voice note feature on Facebook. I'm the type of person, I love to call people on the phone. So I find that the voice note feature is also, it creates a little bit of mystery because people have to open it to listen to hear what you're talking about. And so you're probably going to get a response from them because they don't want to be rude and listen and not say anything back. So I love the voice note feature. You can be really personal and share your excitement.
Awesome. I love it. And I definitely love that voice feature on Facebook and Messenger. It's awesome. April, what do you do? How do you reach out?
The first thing I do is I go live. I go live in my team page. So when we had that $10 kit, I was just too excited. So I went live on my team page and said, guys, you've got to watch this video. I went live on my wall. Just your excitement alone is going to get people curious. Excitement is contagious. That's what I always tell my team. So my biggest tip, and I know a lot of you guys are nervous about it, but just go live. They want to see your face. They want to see you excited.
Excellent. I love it. And Jacqueline, what do you do? How do you reach out?
All right, I do a few things, and it's actually everything combined. I will post also to lists. So I have, even I'll give you an example of a list also that I have is like birthdays. So I've made a post before where I ask people to comment when their birthday is, and then I put them on a list like that on Facebook. So then, for instance, when we have a sale like this, I have a reason to contact them as well if it's going to be a colder message. But I'll also post, and I invite people to comment on the post, and that way I know as well who's on my hot list so I can keep adding to that. And private messaging people, the voice note, like Barb was saying, just really gives it that personal touch. People need that connection. You know, it's not a copy and paste, although that does come in handy if there is a time and place. And live, of course. I always go live to my people.
Wonderful. So here's a little tip I've got for everyone here. If you keep hearing the same tips over and over, it's because it works. Okay, so just a little hint there. It's because it works. And if your ambassadors are telling you they're all doing the same things to reach out to people and using the same method, don't overthink it. Just go out there and apply it and follow the steps to success. So my last question then for you, and this one is a biggie because, you know, we're all excited. We know what the promo is. We know who to reach out to and what method of communication we're going to use. What exactly do you say? So I want to know from our ambassadors, what are the words that you use when you're sending these messages, when you're posting, when you're doing live, when you're doing voice notes? What are the exact words that you use? So we're going to start with you, Kirsten.
Sure. So it kind of depends on the lead or the loyal customer that I'm inboxing, okay? First of off, the posts are going to be your least effective method to getting people. Now, they are effective and they work, but they're the least effective of the few of these that we're talking about. So what I do resort to is I make sure I'm inboxing people. So I'll inbox somebody, and like Barb said, use the voice note because you can sound so super excited. Now, if it's a loyal customer of mine already, I'll say something like, hey, oh my gosh, you have to see these crazy results with wraps and defining gel that my client just had, and you know, show them a picture and then say, guess what? The defining gel is free right now. Are you interested? And always ask a question so that they have something to respond to. Because otherwise, if they don't and they're just reading some info, like if you just blew it all out there and you tell them all the details and all the pricing and everything, they're probably not going to write back. You've given them a little too much and they don't know the value of them purchasing it at the moment. So I make sure I just have excitement. I show that there's like some before and afters, and I give them a picture. Now, if it's a lead that I've been talking to, I might give the exact same one, same type of message where I'm getting them super excited, showing what the product can do for them, and then asking if they are interested in results like that, and if they know anyone interested in getting these types of results as well. Now, loyal customers, you can also inbox them, be so super excited. You know, maybe they've wanted to try the wraps and the gel, but haven't. To give them the reason to. And something else to take it a step further is you could say, you could start asking them to post this on their wall for you as well to get their friends excited and just really get it out there. So you can utilize your leads and your lists to get to their following as well.
Excellent. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys took notes. That was awesome. You, Barb, exactly what do you say to your distributors and or your loyal customers?
So, you know, I always say that whenever we're sending messages, you know, obviously the biggest things we want to communicate are our excitement. And with a deal like this, when it's time sensitive, we have to create that urgency so that people decide to jump now and they realize this isn't something they can wait a few days to think about. So I love, you know, to just share that excitement and say, oh my gosh, I have the craziest news. You are not going to believe this. Message me as soon as you have a second to chat. And I try and create that like buzz where they're like, what's going on? You know, I don't want to miss. And sometimes I'll say things like, you know, oh my goodness, I just found out the craziest thing. I do not want you to miss out. Make sure you message me as soon as you're free. And I try and get that engagement going so that, you know, I've sparked their curiosity and they're going to message me back. And then that way I can lead with that deal and be like, oh my goodness, you know, this right now you can get a tube of defining gel for free. Do you have a quick second? I can't wait to get your order in the system so that we can get yours shipped out. And just kind of assume the sale and lead with the positive and expect that, you know, kind of have that attitude that they'd be crazy if they didn't want to take advantage of this deal. So I love, again, using your voice note features. You can really convey that excitement and everything. And one thing I will say is, you know, you really want to be personal with sending out these messages. We don't want to be spammy. But what I have found is that if you send yourself a voice note through Messenger, you can then forward that voice note and you can really quickly go through your Facebook friend list and select a lot of people. Now you've got to make it sound like very personal, right? So you'll say like, hey, hun, you know, just found out about something crazy, was thinking of you, wanted to share it, give me a call as soon as you can. And then you can forward that out to people. And that's a great way that you can connect with as many people as possible and make sure you don't miss out on sharing this opportunity with other people too.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it, Barb. And that's a very cool, kind of a productivity tip right there, is to be able to, send that voice note to multiple people. But as Barb said, make sure that it sounds personal, generic yet personal. Great. April, exactly what do you say?
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is post on social media consistently and be excited. Just like Kirsten said, posting is going to be the least effective though. So something I heard that really stuck with me is posting isn't asking. And then I think Barb says make an ask out of yourself. I'm not sure if that's her quote or not, but posting isn't asking. So you know what? Something that I do when I find out about these BOGO deals is I message them and I use their name and I say, April, and lots of exclamation marks. And I say, I'm so glad you didn't order yet. We have such an awesome deal. Message me. So kind of similar, again, to what Barb does. I feel like we're all somewhat repeating each other, but, just get them talking to you. And then as soon as they message me back, I ask them something about their day or their life, and then I tell them about the deal and I get them chatting. Something else that's really good to do is share when people order on your wall. Share if your team is making a lot of sales. Share if you get a loyal customer. Because think of it, if there's something that a lot of your friends are buying and it seems like the new hot product and they're excited, you start to want to try it too. So share that with your social media, that a lot of people are trying this product, and that's going to get them curious. And that's the first step, is just getting them curious to getting them, signed up and as your loyal customer.
I love it. I love it. Definitely. And you know what? It's so true, April, when people see that everyone else is jumping on board, they start to feel like they're missing out, right? It's the same reason why we never go to a restaurant that the parking lot is empty. We always go to the one that's already full, because we know that if everyone's there, it must be something good. So I think that's a great way to promote that. Awesome. And Jacqueline, exactly what do you say to your loyal customers and distributors?
All right, so I will go into the live videos and what I do for those, because I do the same thing for the posts and with messaging. So for live videos, here's kind of a format that I personally follow for myself every time, so that I know what I'm going to be talking about, and it keeps me focused, because it can be nerve-wracking when you're on there. So the first thing I do when I go live is I talk about a couple ingredients with the product. So I'm going to say like, oh, I absolutely love the rosemary in this, and here's what it does. Or, I just picked two that I can actually remember, and it keeps me excited about products as well. And then I go into what it's done for me and what it's done for others. And I will talk to them, like, I will post the pictures in the comments. You're not even going to believe your eyes. I didn't before either, but I'm going to go ahead and put in the comments as soon as we're done. And I just give them something else to look forward to, so that they can come back and check out the comments again. And then also within the same thread, I say, I'm so excited for so-and-so. They just took advantage of how many. So I'll mention that in the video as well, in the third part. So I then talk about the sale. Okay, so I'm going to go over the ingredients. I share my own story and what it's done for others as well. And then I say that it's on sale or it's for free, and that I only have enough for 10 people. It's on my website, and the first 10 people to comment or inbox me will get it for free. And then as I count down in that thread as well, like, now there's only 5 spots left, or I only have 3 free gels left. I can't wait to see who's going to take advantage of this. And it just ends up becoming a lot of fun.
Excellent. I love it. So here's the common thing that I'm hearing from everyone is definitely the excitement in your voice when you're conveying the message, and also letting people know that this is a limited time offer. That sense of urgency combined with excitement, guys, will knock people's socks off. And that is how you're going to get people interested and curious about what you have to offer. So, ladies, thank you so much. Honestly, I'm seeing some of the comments in the conversation room, and this is awesome. All of those tips are just so valuable. I really, really appreciate it. I know, Barb, you've got a team to get back to, so if you have to talk them. So, what I wanted to go on to next is Man Dare. I know a lot of you have been. There's Patrick who'd like to chat for a couple of seconds. Yeah, go ahead, Patrick.
Hey, hi guys. I'm actually from Quebec, so I'm joining this group for the first time. Very cool. Whatever's happening here, it's very exciting. I like everyone's energy. Now, I just wanted to say that while we were doing this, I was adding so many guys for the Man Dare on my Facebook, and this guy actually asked me to call him from nowhere. And this was with a voice message. And what he told me is like, your voice is so encouraging. So if there's any guys out there, because I know you girls are really good at it. I'm really proud of you all, but us guys, we had to work a little bit harder to get the girls to just add us on Facebook. So if there's any guys out there, and I know we're going to talk about Man Dare, which is exceptional to me, I'm really suggesting go with the voice on Facebook. Whatever they just said just happened to me, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I'm really excited right now. And he called me. He's going to buy some products because he thinks this looks really legit, and he really likes my energy. That's what he told me over the phone. So really, seriously, thank you guys for letting me speak tonight, and enjoy yourselves, and let's go. We could do this.
Woo! I love it. I love it. That is so awesome, Patrick. Thank you so much for sharing that. So if there's anything that you've learned from Patrick's just his story is, we all feel this. When we get on a Zoom like this, when we go to an event, we are pumped. We are full of energy. We are excited. This is the absolute best moment to start sharing. And I know to those of you who are in Eastern time zone, you're thinking, oh my gosh, it is 10:05 p.m. Is it too late? And I'm telling you, I've been seeing you guys post all over the place after midnight. You guys do not sleep. So don't even worry about the time. Just share your excitement. And if they can't listen to your voice note tonight, they'll hear it tomorrow, but with the energy that you guys are all bringing to the Zoom tonight. So what is Man Dare? Man Dare is the brainchild of our founder, Mark Pentecost. And he wanted to come up with a challenge and a platform for the men of It Works really to stand out. And I see Chelsea, you got like a Man Dare hat on. I love it. I love it, girl. And I don't know where I know Matt is probably at home, Barb, if you're still on. And Mark, I saw you earlier with Audrey. I'll have to scroll through to find you again. But I know Matt Hauser and Mark are definitely on the Man Dare for Canada. I recommend all of the guys out there, and for those of you who know any guys, it can be your spouse, it can be a loyal customer, it can be a brother, it can be a friend, get them on this. So there are challenges that they're going to be following on the Man Dare International Facebook page. And every Monday, we launch a new dare. So last week, they started with the plank, and it was hilarious seeing all of these guys just trying to outdo each other and hold the plank the longest. So every week, there's a new dare and a new challenge for the men to accomplish. And we also encourage them to, number one, purchase their Man Dare pack. So there's 3 different packs that the men can choose from. They're all the same It Works products that we have, but they are packaged so manly so that your men are going to feel so hot just wrapping themselves and using their defining gel and so on. And also there's a Man Dare blog and just great energy and, a little bit of a social media feed and on that blog where we're going to be showcasing those who are, using the hashtag Man Dare. MANDARE, and also Man Up, MANUP. When you use those hashtags as you're doing your challenges, we're going to be going through those social media feeds and just featuring some of those on our pages as well. So just participate, use the products, get other men to join you on your journey and your challenge, and let's just really show how manly our men are in It Works. And let me say one thing. I personally know that Canadian men happen to be really manly. So let's just show the world, let's just go and tell the world how awesome our Canadian It Works men are, and just everyone get on board. I'm so rooting for all of you. So whoop, whoop. And Patrick, way to go to Pat, really move into action right away. That's awesome. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you all about tonight was green carpet. So I seriously hope that there are some spots left for green carpet, because a couple hours ago when I had checked the registration stats, we just launched green carpet today at around 4 p.m. Eastern. So that was about 6 hours ago. And as of 2 hours ago, we were more than halfway sold out. Okay, so more than half of the spots tickets had been purchased. So green carpet is taking place at the end of September in Nice, France. And, our founder, Mark Pentecost, will be there. Black Diamonds will be there. Albert Bosch, Kinsey Pentecost will be there. Yours truly will be there. Your leaders will be there. We want to see Canada represent internationally at International Green Carpet. It is the very first International Green Carpet. And we've got lots of fun and friendships and surprises planned for you. So if you can make it, we want to see absolutely see you there, and definitely right away go and register and get your ticket for green carpet. So since this is my very first Zoom with you all, I have a little surprise for all of you. And this is, courtesy of myself and your amazing ambassador leaders. They really wanted to make this special for you guys, so they gave me permission to do this. And I have a little special something for all of you guys who are going to really move into action. So I've got a little surprise bag here. Ooh, what's in it? What's in it? So let me tell you what you have to do first to, maybe get what's in that bag. I challenge you all between now and the end of the loyal customer promotion to find 5 loyal customers who actually purchased the promo. So whether they're new people they're not loyal customers yet, or people who are already existing, find 5 people to purchase that loyal customer promo. And what you're going to do is, once you have your 5, you're going to make a Facebook post about it. You're going to post on Facebook, and you're going to tag me, Afua Boateng, that's Afua, B as in Bob, Oateng. And you're going to tag me and say, I've got my 5, or I've got, I've helped five people, take advantage of this promo, whatever it is that you want to say, and tag me. I'm going to be taking track of all those names. And at the end of this week, I will be drawing 5 people in Canada who are going to receive a box of wraps and the defining gel. What? Okay, so you guys definitely want to put into action some of these tips that your ambassadors have been sharing with you tonight. So that's a challenge. Now I'm going to take it to a whole nother level and tell you some of the things I want you to do to start getting into action right away. Number 1, fix an objective. Okay, make a goal. I've given you a goal of 5. If you want to, blow that goal out of the water, you decide it is your business the number of loyal customers that you are going to get on this promo. So number 1, make a goal. Number 2, set aside time to actually do the things you need to do. Whether it is doing a power hour, whether it is half an hour, whether it's a couple hours between now and Wednesday, set aside time and book it right now when you're going to be doing your Facebook Lives, when you're going to be doing your voice notes, when you're going to be sending your emails and your inbox messages, okay, with the words and the strategies that were shared with you tonight. And then finally, I want to challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and talk to some people who are probably going to be some of the hardest people that you have ever spoken to. So who are you going to be talking to? Who are you going to be reaching out to? Obviously, your ambassadors talk to you about, who they reach out to when there's a BOGO like this. I want you to reach out to one person who absolutely intimidates you. Like, this person scares the bejeebers out of you. You're just so afraid of them because either they just seem to have it all together. They have an amazing job. You would love to have them on your team or try the products, but you just don't have the guts to do so. Or maybe it's somebody that you think will absolutely say no to you, although you've never asked them. So ask one person who absolutely intimidates you. Next, you can ask one person who's already said no to you. Okay, someone that you've talked to about it works in the past for the products, and they already said no. And you're going to go back to them and say, listen, but guys, we've got something amazingly new. This is a great opportunity for you to give this a try and to get something free in the process. And then I want you also to reach out to somebody who does not live in the same town or city as you. And if you don't know somebody who's outside of your town or city, you're going to reach out to some of your friends, some of your customers, and ask them, do you know anybody in Winnipeg? Do you know anybody in Saskatoon? Do you know anybody in St. John's? Do you know anybody in Halifax? Do you know anybody in Timmins? Do you know anybody in Sudbury? Somebody on Vancouver Island, somebody in Fort St. John, Kelowna, wherever it is, in the place that you do not live. And let them know that you're looking to grow and expand in a new area, okay? So there's some ideas as to who to reach out to, and I can't wait to see all of you guys just rolling in those loyal customers who are going to be so excited that they chose this week over the next few hours and days to try our products and take advantage of this offer. So once again, I want to say a huge shout out to Kirsten, to Barb, to April, and to Jacqueline for really supporting me in my first Zoom. And you guys, these ladies, I gave them literally no notice. I just said, we need to do something because this promo is just too good to be true. And they stepped up to the plate. They got you all on here. They really pushed and promoted and gave some awesome training tips. So kudos to our leaders. We're taking It Works Canada to a whole nother level. Have an awesome evening, everyone. Bye.